What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including former WWE Champion ready to return, WWE Tag Team splitting, WWE wanted to shave Becky Lynch's head, Roman Reigns turning babyface, WWE keeping SummerSlam return top secret, plus much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Now, let's hit the intro and get on to our first story. Former WWE Champion ready to return? Our top story looks at some positive news relating to the return of Kofi Kingston. Kingston has been out of action for some time with an ankle injury, but it looks like the former WWE Champion is nearing a return, as per a new report from Fightful Select. I was told that Kofi wasn't supposed to be that far off from returning, but that was a week or two ago, I believe. Kingston has been sorely missed, and it'll be great to see him back on the roster. Are you excited to see Kingston make his WWE return? Let us know in the comments below. Top WWE Tag Team breaking up? Reigning undisputed Tag Team Champions Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn only rekindled their friendship back in early 2023, but it looks like Owens is already hinting that the beloved duo could soon split. Speaking to Xfinity, Owens revealed, "There's one thing about our careers that can't be denied. When we felt like it was time, we had no problem stabbing each other in the back and getting to it. I guess me more than him a little bit, but he's done a couple. If we think it's better for our careers to fight than to team, we have no problem doing it. But yeah, we'll be tied to one another forever. There's just no way around it, so we'll see what comes." Hopefully, the inevitable split doesn't happen in the foreseeable future, as the tag team still has a ton to offer the tag team division. Owens is currently on the shelf with an injury and is expected to miss SummerSlam. As for Zayn, he has found a new temporary tag partner, as he's expected to team with reigning world champion Seth Rollins in a tag match against the Judgment Day on Raw tomorrow night. WWE wanted to shave Becky Lynch's head. During a recent episode of Wrestling with Freddie, Becky Lynch's ex-boyfriend Jeff Dye revealed that a WWE writer had previously approached Lynch regarding a pitch that would see her shave her head. "When I was with Becky, they didn't know what to do with her, and there was a writer that pitched like, 'What if we have you just shave your head and act like you're having a breakdown?' And Becky was like, 'No, it wasn't even going to move forward.' They were like, 'No, we think that's a cool idea.' This writer pitched like she would have to shave her head. Becky said, 'I'm not going to shave my head, what are you talking about?' And so it never took off because Becky stood her ground and was like, 'I'm not doing that.'" Speaking of Lynch, she is expected to collide with her arch rival Trish Stratus next weekend at SummerSlam. There are rumors of a gimmick or stipulation being attached to the match, but nothing's been made official yet. There were also reports that Lynch would be taking time off following SummerSlam, but recent reports indicate that Lynch will be sticking around, which is fantastic news for the Raw Women's division. Vince McMahon canceled huge reunion. It was reported a number of months ago that Triple H was going to reform The Way on the main roster. The seeds were planted for this in a backstage segment, but nothing really came out of it, and it was seemingly forgotten. According to Shawn Ross Sapp during a Fightful Select Q&A, Vince McMahon was the one behind the stable not reforming on WWE TV, but it's possible that the reunion does now take place due to McMahon's recent surgery. The Way, specifically Johnny Gargano, has received disappointing booking since returning to the company, and fans are crying out for WWE to do something meaningful with the former NXT champion. Did Shawn Michaels save LA Knight's job? Head of NXT Shawn Michaels recently appeared on Busted Open Radio, and one of the topics HBK discussed was the popularity of LA Knight. During the course of the interview, HBK would seem to imply that he had to fight to keep LA employed in WWE. "He's somebody that when he was here, I will say this, I enjoyed him, I liked him, he's a grown man, I thought he was going to be a perfect fit for the main roster. There were times when we were having difficulty down here when it wasn't always maybe my call on some things, that I had to go to bat for some people and really had to make sure that, I impressed on them like, my goodness, you don't want to sleep on these people, you don't want to lose these people. Let's keep them around. Trust me on this, I'm very thankful that they did because LA Knight is a guy that is enjoying right now, and again, I think the WWE Universe is enjoying LA Knight right now. He's somebody that I think's got a great future. I'm excited for him, and I'm happy for him." While some fans have been critical in relation to how WWE have booked LA, it looks like WWE are finally doing something with the popular star. LA is expected to be a part of the Battle Royal at SummerSlam, and he seems to be the odds-on favorite at this stage. What do you make of LA's current booking in WWE? Let us know in the comments below. Is Roman Reigns turning babyface? Roman Reigns has been cemented as the top heel in WWE for 3 years now, and it's hard to imagine Reigns reverting to his somewhat loathed babyface persona. However, according to legendary wrestling personality Jim Cornette on his podcast, it's inevitable that Reigns is going to turn babyface. Roman Reigns, because he's such a good heel, will eventually turn babyface. I would assume it would be the riding off into the twilight of his career. I'm not saying wait till he's 60, who knows how much longer he's going to do this, but it would be for a last run of a year or two, and he already makes sporadic appearances. So they wouldn't be beating it to death, but it probably needs to happen because when you get so good at being bad, the people like it. Roddy Piper, Steve Austin, Jerry Lawler through territories in history, it's gonna happen. Reigns has truly come into his own as a heel, and the thought of Reigns as a babyface again certainly isn't exciting. Reigns has managed to obtain some amount of power within WWE. After all, it was his call to ditch the hokey babyface character in 2020, so it's possible that Reigns rules out any plans to move his character in a different direction. WWE keeping SummerSlam return top secret? Dave Meltzer, on the latest edition of Wrestling Observer Radio, discussed the possibility of The Rock appearing at SummerSlam. Meltzer explained that he has asked his sources in WWE and he received a maybe, suggesting that WWE are keeping any surprise returns such as The Rock under wraps. I asked if there's going to be somebody else and they said, I don't know, maybe. So who knows? I mean, he could do it. I don't know if Dwayne Johnson will come back, but if he's going to do it for something, it's going to be for 50,000 fans in Detroit, which is this show. There have been internet rumors that The Rock may be involved in a segment with Grayson Waller, as Waller continues to reference The Rock on WWE TV. Other returns being rumored include Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt, but we'll have to wait and see when it comes to SummerSlam returns, as the event is only 6 days away. Business is booming for WWE. 2023 has truly been the year of huge growth for WWE, as ticket sales continue to impress. WrestleTix are reporting that the annual Survivor Series event, set to take place in Chicago in November, only has 67 tickets remaining. It's unknown if WWE are going to reuse the War Games concept for the event, but with just 67 tickets remaining, WWE knows that the Survivor Series name still holds value. Do you think WWE should use the War Games concept again this year? Let us know in the comments below. Dominik Mysterio gets new tattoo. Our final story today looks at Dominik Mysterio, who has received some new ink over the weekend. Dirty Dom has a brand new tattoo on his neck which reads Viano. It appears that Mysterio is taking his status as one of the top heels in WWE to the next level with his latest tattoo, and it'll be interesting to see if the ink is referenced on WWE TV. There you have it, folks, the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Don't forget to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time, back for some more wrestling content.